Hey, this is Jeremy with Arch Pressure Washing. Today I was wanting to make a video covering my truck setup. I wanted to make this video to kind of give you guys some ideas on what you guys can do for your truck setup. This works good for if you're just starting out, or even if you have already been in business for a little bit. Maybe you don't want to haul around a trailer and have to deal with, all the, I guess, the lack of maneuverability you get when you're dealing with a trailer, especially on, public roads. And if you're in like a dense, populated city, parking's already a pain. Let's just add however many foot trailer to the mix. I just making this video to show you guys, my setup and to get some feedback. If you guys have any comments, questions, or if you guys can tell me any ways to improve my setup, I would love to hear it. Just post it below or whatever, and I'll definitely get back to you. But yeah, it's a pretty good setup. It can take you pretty far. I got a soft wash setup. I got some tanks that I'm not currently using a buffer tank, but I could use a buffer tank with my setup. And I got obviously a pressure washer, several of the hose reels, and yeah, so I guess let's get into it. Alright, what's going on, guys? I am trying to do a video today covering my truck setup. And I think it's a good truck setup, and I might improve it in the future, of course, but I mean, it's been doing me pretty well lately, so let's get into it. I got an old Ford Ranger, definitely a little beat up, but this is basically it. I got a bleach tank, a water tank. I got my proportioner back there. I just mounted it to the front of the bed there. Surfactant, hose. I don't have that hooked into anything, but I just put it into a little jug or whatever. I got my 5-gallon pump right there. Battery underneath it. And it looks a little clustered right now, but it's not too much in the way. This is my soft wash hose. It's about 200 foot of soft wash hose. Got me my little self-built wand here. Got my garden hose that hooks to the house and goes to my pressure washer, or if it's a real far run, I can also hook in another set of hoses that I have at the shop. It's just hooked up, to the pressure washer here, which I put in the back corner. That's pretty much the only thing I might do different. I might move that around once I change to another truck. But so far it's been doing all right. I got about 200 or 250 feet of that Simpson ridiculously heavy drags on everything hose. I don't know if there's better hoses out there, but that stuff right there it just drags on everything it touches. Little 5-gallon bucket. Got this guy, which I tried to do a video on recently. I haven't mounted it yet. I don't think I'm gonna mount it. I'm probably just gonna kind of move it around where it's needed. That's my downstream injector remote shut off. Got my tanks here. Can't really see it, but I got this little mini pressure washer here. Just got it off Amazon, Greenworks. I use that to apply, like if I'm doing a deck cleaning or something and I need to mix up some acids or something in a 5-gallon bucket, something that's not just, you know, SH. I'll mix it up in that and just, or if I want to do a little spot treatment somewhere, it's basically the same thing. Anything you'd use a little pump sprayer for, I use that for. Anything you'd use a pump sprayer for, I'd use that for. Pump sprayer is just for backup because I'm sure that's going to fail eventually. Got me the Aqua Joe here. It's you know, if I'm doing a roof and there's a bunch of flowers and I gotta, instead of me trying to run back and forth, I can make sure certain areas are constantly wetted, constantly diluted. Always get yourself a vise if you have the room for it, because you don't have enough hands to do all that, to unscrew these, you know, rusty, corroded fittings all the time. Got my little solar panel there. Constantly charging my battery. It's a trickler maintainer. Shouldn't have any issues with it. Let's see. And it's got this some gloves there. And it's got a little tray here. I put all my little knickknacks in. You know, you always need extra quick connects. Definitely need some extra fuses. I only really need the 20s, but I couldn't just find 20s when I was at the store. Extra remote for my downstream injector deal, little WD. A ratchet with a 9/16 on it. That's good for changing out your J-rod tips or your surface cleaner tips. So far, I have not found a shooter tip that does better than the little pink tip that comes with every machine ever. This one was the original shooter tip. Doesn't do any better than the this little Amazon special here. And I'd say again, the best one is the little pink tip. So I would say don't waste your money. Maybe it matters if I upgrade to a higher GPM machine, but it doesn't really seem like it's worth it to me as of now. Or the 4-gallon. Always have some zip ties. These little hooks for pulling O-rings. Little pressure gauge. I mean, how do you know what you're really spraying if you don't have a pressure gauge? Turbo nozzle. Do some damage with this. That's really about it. I always just have extra stuff like hose clamps. Always have extra hose clamps and shut-offs, and plenty of pipe sealant, thread sealant. Got some rust aid. I'm gonna try out. I normally just use the oxalic acid, but I figured I'd try that. It might be a little easier instead of mixing something up. Got some brushes and the water-fed pole there. But yeah, it's a little compact, but it's definitely easy to do in the back of your truck. I'd never do the whole thing with a trailer. I mean, you just don't got enough room in a lot of these driveways or, you know, on these properties to be just taking up extra space with a trailer. I didn't get the idea behind being able to just unhook and then use your truck for other things, but I guess it just depends on your situation. So I don't really need my truck for anything other than work, so I just load it up. Now I got this little hose here. It's running up from the pump up there. That's to fill up a bucket or something without running chemicals through my 200 plus feet of hose. I can easily fill something up. Keep extra hoses, keep an extra pump. Mine haven't went out on me yet, but I know it's coming. Plus I use this to transfer SH, because I don't just carry it on a full thing of SH all the time. There's really no point unless you know you're going to use it that day. Otherwise you're just wasting gas and money. And especially with this little truck I got, it's definitely needs to lose some of that weight off of it. I plan to get a new truck, or a new to me truck, here soon, and once I do, I'll take a video of that. I'm planning on pretty much setting everything up the same way, but we'll see. I believe it's going to have a camper shell with it, and I have an idea for how I'm going to use that too, because the only thing that'd be kind of an issue is I'll probably have to move my proportioner valve deal there. I'll just put it back towards the back somewhere, I suppose. Oh, not that this really matters, but almost forgot to mention, you know, ladders, ladder rack. Ladder rack's like $100 on Amazon. Ladders, don't buy them brand new, man. Just get someone's old ladder. It'll save you like or more than half the price for sure. And surface cleaner that matches your pressure washer. That's about all for now. I'm Jeremy with Arch Pressure Washing. If you're in the St. Louis area and need your house washed, give me a call. Alright, so if you guys found this video useful at all, please share it, like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will try my best to get back to you. That's all for now. See ya.